So when I evicted my son, his lease wasn't even quite up yet, but I had good reason. First of all, the whole time he was there, he never paid rent. And whether it was a home cooked meal or something from a restaurant, he never even tried to make sure that anybody else got anything to eat, not even me. He would consume my portion and his. There were days when I was literally in tears because I was so hungry. And days when I was in tears because I was sleep deprived. He stayed up all night without any regard for anybody else's sleep. The final straw for me was when he kicked me so hard that I had bruises all across my ribs. My blood pressure was all over the place. And believe me when I say, no parent really wants to have to evict their own child. But sometimes you have to, for your safety and theirs. Too bad nobody told me about the damage that he could possibly do on his way out. Because as much damage as he did while he was a tenant, he really wreaked havoc on his way out. He didn't give a damn about getting his security deposit back. First of all, not only did he leave kicking and screaming, but he had the audacity to tear up the plumbing, leave dents and holes in the walls, and he upended all of the furniture. My life will truly never be the same. And all I did was give birth to a 7-pound, 10-ounce baby boy 2 weeks early. Up to the last minute, it felt like he was in there doing this. I had a baby at 20, a baby at 27, and a baby at 32. And believe me when I tell you, all three of those experiences were very different. The first two pregnancies were a whole lot easier than that third one. And while the third labor was a lot easier than the first two, the damage that little whippersnapper did while he was in there and on his way out can only be attributed to age. Do not wait until you are in your late 30s to start having kids. Be done by then. I get that they've got all of these different ways to get people pregnant well into their 40s and 50s. I get that people are living to be 70 and 80 and 100 years old. But if your body started a process when you were 10 to 15 years old, you have to imagine that 20 years later, that process is starting to wind down. Life might get better for you as you get older, as you become more accomplished, as you have more resources. But baby, your reproductive system starts slowing down at 29, not 39 or 49. Basic biology says that it was never intended for us to wait that daggone long. Just ask my bladder, my non-existent uterus, because I had to give that joint up for Lent. And the brain cells that whole process cost me. Yes, your memory is affected by pregnancy. Pregnancy brain is a real thing, and it's worse the older you are. And brain cells don't regenerate.